Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Today we're going to read a story. It's called The Tin Forest. And if you like to use your imagination, you're going to love this story. It's written by Helen Ward and Wayne Anderson, and we have permission from Penguin Putnam Books to allow us to read it today. So, The Tin Forest. There was once a wide, windswept place, near nowhere and close to forgotten, that was filled with all the things that no one wanted. Right in the middle was a small house with small windows that looked out on other people's garbage and bad weather. You can see the house way in the back. And there is garbage everywhere. Everything looks metal. Probably why it's called the Tin forest. In the house lived an old man. Every day he tried to clear away the garbage, sifting and sorting, burning and burying. I love how the illustrator has lit up his face as he's reading a story. And every night, the old man dreamed. He dreamed he lived in a forest full of wild animals. There were colorful birds, tropical trees, exotic flowers, toucans, tree frogs, and tigers. Now we have a little bit of color coming from his dream. It seems hopeful. But when he awoke, the world outside was still the same. He is looking pretty sad in his window. Dreary old day. One day, something caught the old man's eye, and an idea planted itself in his mind. Look at that old broken light bulb. Oh, I see what he might be turning it into. A flower, maybe? The idea grew roots and sprouted. Feeding on the garbage, it grew leaves. It grew branches. It grew bigger and bigger. So his idea grew just like a plant or a garden. I love it. Under the old man's hand, a forest emerged. A forest made of garbage. A forest made of tin. It was not the forest of his dreams, but it was a forest just the same. Oh, and not just a forest, but also animals. He is pretty creative. Look at this. Still a little dark and gloomy, but I do see a few lights and lots of animals. Then one day, across the barren plain, the wind swept a small bird. The old man spilled crumbs from his sandwich onto the ground. The bird ate the crumbs and perched to sing in the branches of a tin tree. But the next morning, the visitor was gone. He thought he found a buddy up there in the tree. Look at the old man looking up at the birds. I bet he was very excited just then. All day, the old man walked through the silence, and his heart ached with emptiness. That night, by moonlight, he made a wish. I wonder what his wish is. Look at his old friend that he's made himself. That old cat. In the morning, the old man woke to the sound of birdsong. The visitor had returned, and his mate had come with him. The birds carried seeds in their beaks. They dropped them to the dry ground. Green shoots broke through the earth. I wonder if that was his wish. I hope his wish is coming true. Oh, he's watering the flower. I'm excited for him. Soon the song of birds mingled with the buzzing of insects and the rustle of leaves. Time passed. Small creatures appeared, creeping among the forest of trees. Wild animals slipped through the green shadows. I think the real cat doesn't know what to think of the tin cat. But I love that all kinds of creatures are coming to his forest. I bet the old man is very happy now. There was once a forest near nowhere and close to forgotten that was filled with all the things that everyone wanted. Right in the middle was a small house with small windows, and in the house lived an old man who never stopped dreaming. Ah, look at him. He's found a real tiger. I see his house in the background. And I'm so glad he looks so happy now. That is the story of the Tin Forest. And remember, that old man, he just used his imagination and just started creating something out of really just garbage. I bet today you can look around your house and find something that you probably don't use much anymore. And you may be able to turn it into something new, maybe make some kind of art or craft with it. And that would be a fun way to end your week. So have a great Friday, and we'll see you soon. Love you and miss you.